Starting. And I think we are live now. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Who Wants to Be Millionaire-Animation Edition. This is a new season, season 4. I lost track how much I've done so far. This is season 4 of my Who Wants to Be Millionaire-Animation Edition games. For the past 3 years, I've been doing this, getting 10 animation people together to play a trivia game based on animation and seeing how far they can get. And we're doing it again this year. And starting off this season, we have a fellow RotoWriter, Mr. Jonathan North. How are you?
Oh, I'm pretty good. I'm excited to play the game.
Nice. For people who don't know who you are, can you introduce yourself?
I'm Jonathan North. I write for the Rotoscopers. I've been writing for them since the beginning of 2015. I guess this is my 3rd anniversary writing for them
Nice.
this month
Congrats.
because I started in January. It doesn't seem possible that I've been doing it that long, but yeah, time goes by, I guess.
Nice. Congratulations. I think I started in 2012 or something like that. I can't remember.
Okay.
But so basically, you'd say you're a big fan of animation, right?
Yeah, I've loved animation ever since I was a little kid. I I didn't know much more than Disney when I was a little kid, but as I got older, I realized there was more and more companies out there, and I'm getting into indie animation now. And yeah, there's a lot out there beyond just Disney, and it's really fun to discover new things.
Nice. I think that's how most of us got into animation. Disney opened the door, and then we saw how much expanse animation can give us.
Mm-hmm.
And for those of you who tuned in for the first time, this is a 12-question multiple-choice game show about anything even remotely related to the field of animation. As long as Jonathan keeps getting questions right, he goes higher up the ladder. Once he gets one wrong, that's the end of the game, and he loses, and he leaves with the last number of points from the last safe haven. He has 3 lifelines to help him, a 50-50, gets rid of 2 wrong answers, a phone a friend if he chooses, he can call someone for help, or an Ask the Expert. In this season, our expert is Eli Sansa, the guy, animation fan who won the game show last season. And I've asked him all these questions previously, and Jonathan can see how he answered and decide if he wants to go with his answer or not. So, Jonathan, without any further ado, are you ready to play Millionaire?
Yes.
Yes, he is. Okay. I shall share my screen. Can you see the Millionaire screen?
Yep.
Okay, great. It's Animation Edition Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. And this is your lateral points. Remember, the yellow ones are your benchmarks. Once you get to those, you can't lose them no matter what. And this is our expert, Eli Sansa. For those of you, please check out his blog, ejunkyblog.wordpress.com. He's a big animation, film, and entertainment lover, and his blog demonstrates all of that. Jonathan, pay attention to what he says. He says, my strength is in American animation, especially Disney, Pixar, and DreamWorks. I'm pretty bad with Studio Ghibli and most foreign and indie animation. The older the film is, the more help I will be. I'm good with classic animation. My knowledge of animation television is okay, but lies mostly between the 60s and 90s. So keep that in mind whenever you want to use him, okay?
Okay.
All right, let's start. 500 points, Jonathan. The titular character, Bambi, of the 1942 Disney canon film, is what kind of animal? Is he A, a fox, B, a badger, C, a deer, or D, a bear?
Well, I watched this movie many times when I was a little kid. It was my favorite movie.
Nice.
So unless my memory has completely and utterly failed me, the answer is C, a deer. Final answer.
Oh, C, deer, final answer. Did you remember that correctly? Let's see. Your answer is correct. Good job. I feel Bambi now is a film that I respect a lot more than I like. I think I find it a little bit, I don't want to say boring, but maybe a little bit more slower these days.
Mm-hmm.
But it's definitely a film I respect because of the artistry and how important it was and all that.
Yeah.
Okay, Jonathan, next question is a 1,000 point. I have to remind you, if you get that wrong, that's the end of the game. You leave with nothing. I don't think it will happen, but just have to remind you, okay?
They will.
1,000 points, let's go. Which film about the unlikely partnership between a rabbit police officer and a fox con artist was the most recent winner of the Academy Award for Best Animated Feature? Was it A, Zootopia, B, Inside Out, C, Big Hero 6, or D, Frozen?
That would be A, Zootopia. Final answer.
Oh, you're going through these like that. And your answer is correct. Good job. You have 1,000 points, Jonathan. No matter what happens today, you can't leave with less than that. Were you a fan of Zootopia?
Yes, I really liked it.
Yeah, I liked it too. It It wasn't like on my top 10 favorite Disney films of all time, but I enjoyed it for what it was. Okay, we want to get you further, Jonathan. Let's keep going. 2,000 points. Which of the following animated Don Bluth films was later adapted as a Broadway musical? Is it A, Anastasia, B, All Dogs Go to Heaven, C, An American Tail, or D, Thumbelina?
Unless they've adapted more than one, the one that I know, the most recent one, was A, Anastasia. Final answer.
That's your final answer. And the answer is correct. Yes, that was their most recent. And I don't think they adapted any of the other three, though, as musicals anytime on Broadway. But I know Anastasia is the most
An
recent.
American Tail might be a good candidate for something like that, but I'd never heard of it. I've heard of Anastasia, so.
Yeah. Like I could see a Fiddler on the Roof type of deal with An American Tail. That would be awesome. Yeah. But yeah, I've heard good things about this musical, Anastasia, but I never seen it myself.
Yeah, I'd like to sometime. Just I don't live anywhere near where it's going to be playing. So.
Yeah, it's a bit of a travel to get to Broadway there. Okay, you're doing fine, Jonathan. You have all lifelines still. Let's keep going. 5,000 points. Which British actor voiced the character of Miguel in the 2000 DreamWorks animation film The Road to El Dorado? A, Colin Firth, B, Hugh Grant, C, Hugh Laurie, or D, Kenneth Branagh?
I have not seen this since I was a kid.
Okay.
So.
Take your time and remember you have lifelines if you need them.
I think I'll do the 50-50.
You want to get rid of two wrong answers?
Yeah.
All right, let's get rid of two wrong answers. Are you leaning towards anything?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, let's see if that still remains. We have 50-50. We got Colin Firth and Kenneth Branagh.
Okay, one of the ones I was leaning for is still there.
Which one was that?
Colin Firth.
Okay, well, and you have Kenneth Branagh as well. And you can always ask the expert if you'd like to do that. I have to remind you, if you get this wrong, you go down to 1,000, and that's the end of the game.
I'm trying to remember exactly who Kenneth Branagh is. Like, if he's in the age range that he would have been
Okay.
in 2000.
Yeah, I can't give too many hints, but yeah, basically famous British actor, director. What are you going to do?
I think I'll stick with A, Colin Firth.
Jonathan, is that your final answer?
Yeah, I think that'll be my final answer.
You weren't sure about this one. You used the 50-50. You were leaning towards Colin Firth, and you decided to go with that in the end. If you get this right, you're still in the game. You go for 10,000. You get this wrong, that's the end of the game, and you leave with 1,000 points. Jonathan, your answer is wrong. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
It was Kenneth Branagh, actually. He was, he does all those famous Shakespeare type movies, Hamlet and stuff like that. And he recently played Poirot in the Murder on the Orient Express movie and directed it. I am so sorry, but well, yeah, you did as good as you could, and I just hope you had a fun time playing.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, it was fun, and if no one gets to the million, I bring the top 5 of you back for a second round. So who knows? Maybe you will be in the top 5. I'll keep you up to date.
But I kind of doubt it. I think there'll be people out there who will know more than I do.
Yeah, you never know. Other people have lost at that point as well, so you're not the only one. So before we go, how can people find you online, or is there anything you'd like to plug of yours?
I have a YouTube channel. You'll have to link it because it doesn't have like the personal URL. And then on most social media, I'm at John J. North, JONJNORTH. It's
Okay.
pretty easy to remember if you know who I am.
Okay, cool. I'll put a link to all those below. Once again, I'm so sorry that we're over so quickly, but
No, that's okay. I kind of figured that was going to happen. I, that's fine. I
yes,
wasn't sure who that was. I should have just gone with another lifeline. Oh well.
yeah, nah, as long as you had fun, that's the important part. So, for all the you guys watching, we have 9 more contestants. Let's see if any of them can get to the million. Until then, see ya. Take care. Bye.
Thanks. Bye.